Hey guys! Welcome to my first ever Get Ready With Me, the Thanksgiving Day edition of 2018. I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm priming my face with my favorite Smashbox Photofinish primer, and then we're gonna get to color correcting. With a regular plain old Jane old concealer brush, I'm taking my Maybelline Color Corrector Conceal palette in medium, and I'm using that really bright yellow to conceal those bags under my eyes. I'm also gonna conceal those little red spots underneath my nose. I kind of had some blemishes pop up, and they're giving me these dark spot vibes, which are easily correctable with a little bit of color corrector. With my NYX Slim Eyebrow Pencil in Espresso, I'm gonna just brush, use that end that's the brush, the spoolie brush, and brush my eyebrows out. Then I'm gonna take the pencil and just start tracing my eyes, as I always do when it comes down to getting my eyebrows together. I love to trace it, fill it in, and then brush it through again with that spoolie brush. Now with this little sponge from Forever 21 and my Maybelline Colorstay foundation, now I'm using my Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour full coverage makeup. My colors are 320 Honey, and I got to dab it all over my face to get that beautiful full coverage. This sponge is something from Forever 21. Nothing major, but kind of has that True Blends, or y'all know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like a fake beauty blender made from True Blends, but it's a Forever 21. You know what I'm talking about. I always find myself touching up after I put my foundation on my eyebrows. So here I am again with that NYX Slim Eye. And just finishing up the shape of my eyebrows before I take my Nars Creamy Concealer. I believe this is a color medium 2. And I'm taking that same concealer brush I used to color correct under my eyes, and I'm just going to shape above my eyes and shape underneath the eyebrow line. I'm running that concealer over my eyebrow and underneath my eyebrow to clean it up and give it a really sharp shape. Then I'm going back over with the little flat side of that Forever 21 sponge, and I'm just going to smooth it out so I get a really seamless finish. I love that this sponge is flat on that side, so it makes it really easy to drag it over the lines so I still have a sharp shape. Then I am going to start off with Chocolate Soleil as a crease color, and I'm using that fluffy brush from the Is My Ray Ray brush palette, the Beige Cosmetics palette. I'll also list the brushes below in the description box for you too, for those who are really finicky about knowing the descriptions of brushes. So the Chocolate Soleil is going to be my contour color, and I'm going to use that as my first crease color in my eyes, the transitional crease color. Then I'm going to use the LA Colors Medium Beige Professional Concealer, and that's gonna be what I use to highlight underneath my eyes. So it's gonna take away all of those bags and it's gonna define my nose in the middle. So I'm just gonna apply that straight like that before I take my sponge again and start blending it out. You can see me just continuing to blend out that highlighter, and I had to freeze this frame really quick because I realized that was a little fast. I'm taking the Maybelline loose finishing powder, mine is in the color medium, and everything that I just highlighted, my nose and under my eye, I'm gonna take the flat side of that little sponge and cover that powder with it so I get a beautiful finished look in my photos. I'm touching it up with my Makeup Forever powder so it doesn't come off too dark on my nose, and I'm just taking that Makeup Forever powder and brushing that over the parts that I just contoured a little bit with the chocolate Soleil. And then I'm going to take another chocolatey color from this, my favorite, best year ever, TooFaced 2018 palette. This color is Don't Give a Fudge. It's that chocolate color, and that's what I'm going into the crease with and just blending, 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 because we're going to get a very deep, dramatic crease. Then I'm taking Plum Pudding, and that's what I'm gonna put on the inner corner and the outer corner of my eye. And you know I have those small little hooded eyes, so I'm not gonna be too perfect with this. I'm also gonna use a small, I think this is like one of those eco brushes, and it's a dual-sided brush, and I'm taking the small eyeshadow portion of the brush to apply that eyeshadow with my small eyes. It's Plum Pudding. I'm taking it on the outer and inner side. Now this Sleigh Bells color from that same palette, I'm gonna smack that in the center, which is gonna give me this really HD 4-dimensional color that just makes my eyes pop. And you'll see that when I zoom out of the frame and you see how beautiful this metallic. For the outer V or the outer C corner, I'm taking Pinecone from that same palette and putting it in the corner of my eyes. I'm so sorry about the angles here, guys, but I'm just blending those colors over the top before I add a little bit of black eyeliner underneath my eyes. I don't know if this is Wet n Wild or Ruby's Kisses, but it's just black eyeliner, not a big deal. With that same small brush that I put that Pinecone color underneath in the C's of my eyes with, I'm just dragging it underneath where I just put that black eyeliner, and then I'm gonna clean up all of the fallout and mess with a little bit more concealer underneath what I just shaded, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more of that Maybelline loose powder with the sponge to clean up and really give me a very finished eye look, so I don't have all of that dark mess underneath my eyes that will show in photos, trust me. I'm brushing off that excess powder here that I just put the loose powder after I clean my eyes with, and now I'm gonna take the Will You Marry Me blush in the TooFaced palette, and applying that on the cheeks with this beautiful BH Cosmetics pink brush set. It's an angled blush brush, and I just love that for my face. It just gives me that perfect finish for blush, and I'm not even a blush girl like that. And the flat powder brush from the Is My Riri blush collection, and taking that Makeup Forever finishing powder and finishing all of the parts of my face that I feel like need a little bit more powder. Now you all can kind of see that eye look. I'm again taking that angled blush brush, taking a little bit of chocolate Soleil, and I'm going to contour my outer face with that. Just my forehead, underneath my jawline, underneath my blush, my cheekbones. I'm just finishing off just a tad bit with that chocolate Soleil, just to give me a little bit more of a contour look, but I still want it to be soft, nothing too harsh. It's Thanksgiving, it's not a runway. Now for the hair portion of the program, this is Outre's hand-tied Maya, which I'm sure you've seen all over YouTube. I'm going to give you all a more detailed video on this, but I just wanted to show you what it's like fresh out of the package, how I prepared by putting this wig on and getting ready to go out for Thanksgiving. Had to go visit the BF's family, had to go visit my family, and I wanted to look cute. This is how I'm preparing my hair underneath, with a wig cap and a wig no slip grip strip. Before I'm cutting the lace off of this wig, which I'll probably show you in the more detailed video that I plan on posting later for this wig as a review. Then with a regular mineralizing brush, I'm taking all of the under part of that wig and I'm gonna give it that fake bleach knots look by taking my Makeup Forever powder and applying that underneath the lace of the wig. Again, this is gonna give it the illusion of bleached knots. I'm taking a little bit of my got to be glued, about a dime size amount, and applying it to the edges of my hair with the hopes that it'll get sticky and I can put this soft lace on it. But boy, is this lace soft. And I'm still trying to get out, so I'm not even gonna play with it too much. I just wound up putting it in a part where I was pretty satisfied with the look in a part. I just added a little bit of finishing powder in the part, so I got a more seamless look for pictures and photographs, which you tell me, I think it looks pretty good. Before I add eyelashes, I put a little bit of eyeliner. This is the Loreal Telescopic eyeliner, which gives me a little bit of length and a little bit of black. And I'm sorry I didn't get to show you all my lips because my camera started acting up, but this is a TooFaced melted liquid lipstick and an NYX liner. Kiss lashes off camera. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy. Happy holidays.